Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Satarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadam Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge, that is Raja Guhyam, the king of secrets. Now Krishna is teaching us in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, answering Arjuna's question. And we understand very well from the sloka what we studied yesterday, in the sloka number 6 in the 5th chapter. And also, in the 12th chapter, also Krishna gave the same message to us, that there are two paths, but the one path is very, very, very easy. The other path is very, 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 very difficult. That's what we need to understand. So that very, you can put any number of varies. Very to the power infinity. Difficult. Similarly, the other path is very to the power infinity, easy. So that's why Krishna is recommending to us that just take the easy path, just quickly go to Golokam and enjoy there forever. So that's what we should be doing. So we have to, easy path means just follow Krishna's instructions. Krishna is teaching us, whatever he is teaching us, Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, it's a very, very easy path. So, that way, all the knowledge what we need, Krishna is teaching us very clearly in Bhagavad Gita. No confusion. Confusion comes only when we come up with our own ideas. So, our own pre-filled thoughts and ideas, then only we are creating problems, confusions for ourselves, for others, and everything. So that means we have to be very, very careful when we are listening to others. There are so many lectures, spiritual discourses, and a lot of people, they give lectures, talk, all such things. So we have to be very careful whether we are listening to what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita or not. Because we just have to listen to Krishna only, not others' ideas. Others' ideas, opinions are not needed for us. Only me matam. That's what Krishna is using the word me matam. This is my opinion. So that's what Krishna says. So this is knowledge. Ye te me matam midam nityam anutistanti manava. That's what Krishna is teaching. So me matam. So it's my matam. So my instructions, Krishna's opinion. So whatever Krishna is teaching. So we just have to follow literally. That means we have to simply follow only Bhagavad Gita, nothing else. That part we have to understand very, very clearly. Otherwise, we are slowing down our progress towards Golok. If we keep ourselves busy or engaged busy with anything other than what Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita, so that means we are delaying our progress towards Krishna. So that means we have to just follow exactly. So what is Krishna mainly teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita is to remember him all the time. That's a very important knowledge Krishna is giving us in this Bhagavad Gita, that we should never ever forget him. Always we should remember him. That means we should be engaged in his service all the time. We already know that we cannot sit idle. That option is not there at all. It is possible that once we achieve full control over our mind, when we are able to find happiness within ourselves, then we need not work, we will not be forced to work, and we can simply focus our mind on Krishna all the time, not doing any other physical activity, because we are not forced to act. There is no more compulsion. Now all of us have compulsion. That's what one disease in psychiatric disease called as OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. So we have obsession, compulsion, disorder. So that is, for some people it's very severe, but still it's just an example, an analogy I'm teaching. But in reality, everyone is having compulsion. Everyone is forced to act. That's what Arjuna told Krishna, that baladiva niyojitaga. Baladiva niyojitaga means as if we are forced by something to act. So that compulsion is there with everyone. And also there is a disease, multi-personality disorder. That is also there with everyone, because sometimes in the mode of goodness, sometimes in the mode of passion, sometimes in the mode of ignorance, we act differently and do things in a different way. All such things are happening. So there is multi-personality disorder. So now if we just listen to Bhagavad Gita, exactly what Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita, then we will not be forced. So that means no more compulsion. That is possible. So then we can decide. Of course, we will be deciding to serve Krishna, please Krishna, act, do everything, all the activities for Krishna. So that decision is ours, because there is no compulsion or force. And at that time, we will be able to cure this disease, what is called this compulsive disorder, basically. And also, there is this multi-personality disorder also can be cured. So, when we have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we are purifying our soul, because all these diseases are the diseases to the mind. So that's what is very important. So that way, we also understand that mind is also very much, even though it is a subtle body, it's a part of the subtle body, it interacts heavily with the gross body, mind, especially with our brain. So all the knowledge we store or all the desires are appearing in mind. And when we see something, we know that we have seen it in the past. So it's already stored in our memory. So immediately our mind can access what is stored in our memory. That's what is happening. So our mind. So that's why even in this OCD also sometimes it can be solved by medicine also, because because the brain, so the problems with the neurotransmitter. So that's what it happens. So, but the real disease that we are forced to act by the three modes of material nature, And the medicine to solve is this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that is the medicine. So like any medicine we have to take daily doses. So like that, here we have to take this Bhagavad Gita, studying this Bhagavad Gita. So that means every day we are taking this medicine to cure our soul. So to purify our soul, because otherwise our soul gets polluted, our soul gets disturbed by this mind, because mind becomes our enemy and it goes here and there and it brings all kinds of problems to us. And then we will be struggling and suffering and all such things. So in order to cure, so the best cure, the only cure is Krishna's mantra and Krishna's seva and all such things. That's why Bhakti Yogena Sevate. So Mayarpita Mano Buddhi. So we have to focus our mind on Krishna. We have to use our karmendriyas to serve Krishna. So this devotional service and controlling the mind, focusing our mind on this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that's what Manasamyamya Machitto. So always thinking about Krishna. So Maya Vesya Manoyema. So focusing our mind on Krishna, Manmana, all such things. Krishna is repeatedly saying in Bhagavad Gita in many slokas that always think of me, do everything for me. So all such things Krishna is repeatedly teaching us, because when we are constantly connected with Krishna, then our mind is cured. Our soul, Atma, is purified, because this Kama, the desires, and Krodha, so they are all sitting on our mind. So, Indriyani Manobuddhi Asyadhistanam Uchyate. Etir Vimoheti Esam Jnanamavritya Dehinam. So, Indriyani Manobuddhi, senses, mind, and intelligence are the sitting places of this Kama. And by sitting there, Etir Vimoheti Esam Jnanamavritya Dehinam. So, it covers our knowledge and bewilders us. So, now, if any infection, we get bacterial infection or something like that. So we have to take antibiotics, so to cure, so to kill those bacteria. So like that, here we have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we have to study Bhagavad Gita and render devotional service to Krishna. So these are all medicines to cure our mind. So that way, when we keep on taking this medicine of Bhagavad Gita and Hare Krishna Mahamantra and identifying devotees and spreading Krishna's message. So that's what the devotional service and offering prasadam to Krishna. And that way, if we are constantly connected with Krishna, connected to Krishna, so then this disease will get cured, because mind will be all the time focusing only on Krishna. So that means if Krishna occupies all the space in our mind, so then there is no place for this Kama and Krodha to get into our mind, because everything is completely is actually controlled. Everything is completely safeguarded by Krishna. So mind is completely, that's why Mayarpita Manobuddhi. So we just have to offer our mind and intelligence to Krishna. So like we keep all the valuable jewelries in a locker, so like that, we just put it, give our mind to Krishna and fully focus on Krishna and don't think about anything else. So then there is no place for this Kama or Krodha to reside in our mind. So that means we will be purified. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that Evam Buddhe Param Buddhva Samsabhyatmanam Atmanaga Jahi Satru Mahabaho Kamarupam Durasadam. So now we need to purify our mind, purify our senses, and our existence. So all such things, Atma, soul. So that means we have to be constantly connected with Krishna. And that way we will be able to continuously receive blessings, mercy from Krishna. See, when we are connected with Krishna, when our mind is engaged in remembering Krishna, so that means the connection is well established. So then through that connection, we will be able to receive mercy from Krishna, prasad. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that Ragadvesa Vimukta istu Visayan Indriya Ischaran Atma Vasegi Videya Atma Prasadam Adhikachit. So that's what Krishna literally teaching us, saying that if we are calm, there is Ragadvesa Vimukta istu. We get ourselves free from attachment and aversion. So that means we are not connected, we are not attached to any of the material sense objects. So that's why Ragadvesa Vimukta is to Visayan Indriya Charan Atma Vasegi and Videya Atma. So all our senses, we should bring it back and keep it under the control of the self. Bring it back from the sense object. So Visayan Indriya Charan Atma Vasegi Videya Atma, then Prasadam Adhigachadi. That means we are able to connect ourselves with Krishna. So once that connection is very well established, so then it's a very, very high speed connection. So then Krishna's mercy is just flowing to us. So that's what prasadam adhikachari. So when we receive such mercy from Krishna, prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopajayate prasanna chetasohi asu buddhir pariyavatistade. So with that prasadam, so all our problems, sarva dukkhanam hanirasyopajayate, all our dukkha, everything will be completely gone. So that's what Krishna is saying there. Sarva dukkhanam hanir asyopajayate prasanna chetasohi asu buddhir pariyavatistade. So at that time, we will be a prasannatma, very, very happiest person. So that way, from Bhagavad Gita, we are able to understand how to connect ourselves with Krishna, how to focus and fix our mind on Krishna. So focus our intelligence on Krishna. So everything Krishna is teaching us very well, very clearly. So we just have to just understand this Bhagavad Gita fully. So that way, all the time we should utilize this human life, which is very rare, very precious, and we have tons of opportunity to serve Krishna. We have so much of opportunities. Krishna is creating already. So Krishna is creator. So we can identify devotees. We can increase the number of devotees attending our Zoom Bhagavad Gita class. It's already happening. So now the number of devotees watching our YouTube also is increasing. And so we are also able to identify new devotees with the Facebook ads. So like that, Krishna is going to give us a lot of intelligence, plans, ideas, how to promote, how to spread this Bhagavad Gita. So we are going to get it and we are going to execute it. There is no doubt about it. That's what is happening. So that way, during a period of time, we will be able to identify thousands and thousands of devotees. So that means we are all going, the power, the teamwork, it's something we can call it as devotee power. We have heard about manpower, right? When there are a lot of people in a job, a company has got or something we call it as manpower, correct? So what we need is the devotee power. So that's why we need to get a lot of devotees. We need to identify all the devotees and connect them and bring them together and enjoy studying Bhagavad Gita all the time, because this is Tushyanticha Ramanticha. When we talk about Krishna, when we study Bhagavad Gita, when we praise the Supreme Lord, it's bringing us a lot of happiness. So, and all our distress is completely gone. So that's why Tushyanticha Ramanticha. So we Machitta Madgata Pranaha Bodhayantaga Parasparam Kadayantascha Mamnityam Tushyanticha Ramanticha. So that's what is happening with us. So we will be able to enjoy. So this is a real enjoyment. This is a great, unlimited enjoyment. Not only it's a real enjoyment, it's actually, we can enjoy Akshayam. So Kshaya means it's finished. Akshaya means it's never finished. It's no limit. So Sukham Akshayam Ashnude. So this kind of happiness, what we are getting it by studying Bhagavad Gita, following Krishna's instructions, and identifying more devotees and spreading this message, Bhagavad Gita. So that way we are getting unlimited happiness by Krishna's causeless mercy. So that's what Sukham Akshayam Ashnude. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 6 slokas in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna is giving us all the knowledge what we need. So what we studied in the sloka number 5, Krishna is teaching us in the 5th chapter. Yat sankhyaih prapyate staram tadyogairapi gamyate ekam shankyam cha yogam cha yapashyati sapashyati. So whatever status one can achieve, whatever place one can achieve, sthanam, just by sankhya, means renunciating, just by the renunciation of our activities, can also be achieved by performing those activities and giving up the results of activities. So Krishna is, I was already quoting this from the 18th chapter in the previous classes. Krishna is saying very clearly that yajna dana tapa karma natyajam karyameva tadu. So one should never ever give up the activities of yajna dana tapa. Even for all of us, when we study Bhagavad Gita, when we understand Bhagavad Gita fully, when we become a very, very strong devotee of Krishna, and if we are able to enjoy, if we are able to give up all attachments, then there is no need for us to simply sit idle. We can go ahead and do all kinds of yajnadana tapa karma in the name of Krishna. So in the name of Krishna, when we do that, we are going to enjoy. So that's why Krishna is saying that tat yogairapi kamyate ekam sankyam cha yogam cha yapashyati sapashyati. Anyone who sees that both sankhya and yoga are the same, so they see things as they are. So that's what yapashyati sapashyati. One who knows that the position reached by means of analytical study can also be attained by devotional service, and who therefore sees analytical study and devotional service to be on the same level, sees things as they are. So in the next slokam, Krishna is continuing what we studied in the previous class. Sanyasastu mahabhago dukkhamaptum mayogataha yoga yukto muni brahma nachirena digacchati. So if we just give up the activities, sanyasastu, if we the renounce order of life means if we just giving up all the activities, so then Krishna is saying that, O mighty armed Arjuna, then you will get dukkham, distress. So ayogataga. Ayogataga means one who is not performing yoga. So that means one who is not performing the activities without any attachment to the results. So that means he will get distress. Dukkhamaptum ayogataga. Whereas yoga yukto munir, so the sages who are engaged in yoga, so that means who are engaged in the service, devotional service, so Brahma nachirena adhigacchati. So he will achieve Brahman without any delay. So that's why we'll go to Krishna, we'll go to Goloka very quickly, no delay. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. That's why I said in the beginning that the path is very, 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 very to the power infinity easy. Otherwise, it is very, very, very to the power infinity difficult. That's it. So merely renouncing all activities, yet not engaging in the devotional service of the Lord cannot make one happy. But a thoughtful person engaged in devotional service can achieve the supreme without delay. Now in this sloka 7, what we are studying today, Krishna is teaching us that yoga yukto visuddhatma vijittatma jitendriya sarvabhutatma bhutatma kurvannapi nalipyate. So yoga yukto visuddhatma. So by performing such yoga, so that means following this Bhagavad Gita, because this Bhagavad Gita is yoga. So yoga yukto means simply following the instructions of Krishna given in Bhagavad Gita. So then we will be able to purify our soul. So that's why visuddhatma. So after purifying our soul, and not only that, vijittatma jitendriyaka. So we'll be able to conquer all our senses. So bring all our senses under our control. And sarvabhutatma bhutatma. And being friend to all living entities. Then when we perform activities, kurvannapi na lipyate. So that's what. Kurvannapi na lipyate. So when we act, so nothing is going to bind us. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. Kurvannapi na lipyate. So in this 4th chapter, we studied many times. Krishna said about in the last sloka, like if you do like this, then we are not doing anything. We are not bound. Like nirasi, yatachittatma, tekta sarva parigraha, sariram kevalam karma, kurvannapi na nibadyate. So there Krishna said that kurvannapi na nibadyate. Here kurvannapi na lipyate. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So one who works in devotion, who is a pure soul and who controls his mind and senses, is dear to everyone and everyone is dear to him. So that's what Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. So one who is dear to everyone and everyone is dear to him, though always working, such a man is never entangled. So that's what Krishna is doing. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 7th sloka in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds of mantra, which takes roughly about 15 minutes. So wherever our mind wanders, due to its flickering and unsteady nature, we must withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self. So that means we need to focus our mind back on this transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaurapatta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna. Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Hema Mataji and Hina Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shashi Rekha Mataji has raised her hand.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna Timit Prabhu. Guruji, there is a couple of devotees who have been added to the Bangalore group, have been saying, and one particular devotee called Mr. Guru Prasad Prabhuji has had difficulty in accessing the link. For the last 2 days, he's been, before I think it was on Sunday, also he said he's not able to access the link. And today also he has messaged me. Also, there is another Mataji called Manu Mataji who's also been unable to access. So I don't know. Okay. I don't know what is wrong. So I just thought I should raise this to you and Timit Prabhu so that you can handle this.
I think we need to figure it out. I don't know. This is something maybe with Zoom. I have to call their support and find out, because earlier also like Janvi Mataji had similar problem and Ganesh Udupa Prabhu has similar problem. And I don't know. When I asked here once, because of this reason, asked all the devotees, at that time, no other devotees had this problem, but looks like now it's a big problem. So,
because Guru Prasad Prabhuji had problems 2 days. Manu Mataji, I added only yesterday, and she's had a problem this morning. She said, both of them, because I tell them that, if there is an issue, please send me a message. Immediately, both of them have sent me a message. Like, we have never faced any problems joining. But I don't know.
Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu, you have any idea, Prabhu, in Zoom or anything we can find out? Maybe I will have to call the tech support and find out, or something.
Is it? No, Guru, I don't have any idea. But in case if they have problem with the link, then maybe we should give them the whatever that member ID number and the password, and then they can do it manually from the Zoom app.
Okay. So maybe
Guruji,
we have to.
Guruji, password. Sorry, Guruji, for interrupting. Guruji, password we already have in this thing. When we send the link, the password is given. But ID, probably Zoom ID we need. If you can kindly put this on the chat box, I'll pass it on to them.
Yeah, in our group itself, when we send it, like we can give it, if you are not.
Yeah, Guruji. Yeah, Guruji. Yeah, Guruji. That will be the best, Guruji.
You can, yeah, you can frame such message and send it to me, Prabhu, then I can add it when I'm sending it.
I'm not sure. I think that 908704, so that might be the member ID. So I think when you go to logging to your Zoom account, so from there you will be able to see.
And there is a meeting ID.
Yeah, the meeting ID. Yes. So apart from the link, so you can write down below the meeting ID and the password. So so those who are not able to join using the link, so they can, if they have the
Zoom
can
app, give them the Zoom link and ask them to go and enter the meeting ID. That's it.
Not the meeting ID. Like they will open the Zoom app from their phone, and then it will ask for a meeting ID. So they will manually put the meeting ID.
Yes.
And then they will manually put the password.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right now this thing says the password is 959114, Guruji, and is the ID this 908?
ID is 905. Yes.
Okay. 905. Okay. So I can tell them that, and of course, if you can send a message, nothing like.
Yeah, you can tell them that next time maybe let us test it, Mother. You specifically tell them that use this ID and this password. Let them go to the Zoom and instead of clicking that link, let us, even in now itself, you ask them if they are able to join now or not. We can find out.
Yeah, I will send a message to both of them and talk to them just now. As even as the class is in progress,
our question answer session is going. If they are
while the class is in progress, while the class is in progress, I'll do that, Guruji. Yeah.
Yes.
I thought, no point in our adding people if they can't access the class. That's why I thought I brought it up immediately today.
Yeah, still many devotees are joining. That is fine. We can add if they can watch the YouTube also sometimes, but we need to fix this issue. Yeah.
Yeah, Guruji. Yeah, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. I'll talk to you later, Guruji. Let me finish
Yes,
this,
Mother.
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Palaniyappan Prabhu has raised his hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Last 3 days I am in my native place.
Yes,
That's
Prabhu,
the
you mentioned.
problem. I
Yes.
could not get connected also yesterday. Today, luckily, I got the net because in my Bangalore I am having my own, so no problem.
Yes. Yes.
So that is the thing. And
Mhm.
anyway, tomorrow early morning I am in Bangalore.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So tomorrow morning 7:30 meeting, most probably little bit here and there I will be able to join.
Okay, Prabhu.
That time we will discuss the matters, whatever.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, that is the main thing I wanted to inform. And today's sloga and this thing is very interesting. Today program I attended fully. And
Yes.
yesterday and day for 2 days YouTube
Yeah.
I have got. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. There are no more questions. Thank you, Guruji, for today's
Thank
class.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
How are you
Krishna.
doing?
Yeah, by Krishna's mercy, I'm fine, Mataji. So I hope you had a very nice
Yes, Guruji.
spiritual.
Rajbhumi Yatra, Vrindavan,
Yeah.
Mathura, and Gokul, as well as many forests and hills where Krishna,
Yeah,
Radha.
Krishna did his wonderful leelas.
Yes. Very beautiful it was, Guruji. We had a very nice time. And every day, early morning, we would leave by 5:30. And by the time we wrap up the day, it will become 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the night.
Later, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, you are it's definitely your yatra will be
Yes.
very,
It was
Krishna
really nice. It was really nice. It was like we can feel Krishna and Radha's presence in every tree and grass, and especially the sands. The sand is so beautiful, so soft and nice everywhere. And
Yes.
the dust, as they say, the dust of the lotus feet, that you can feel, because everywhere the sand is like that, very dusty feel it has. And there was a lot of crowd, I think, because of Kartik month. The one person I met said this year they've had unusual number of people visiting Vrindavan. And we went to many remote places and villages. So apart from the actual Vrindavan town, we went to a lot of remote places. It was very nice, Guruji. Maybe one day we can share about this. Have you been there, Guruji? Have you visited?
Not yet. We want to visit. Maybe next time. Not next time. Sometime maybe we have create when we many devotees. We all will plan. Yes, maybe Krishna will plan.
ISKCON Vrindavan is also a very beautiful place.
Yes, I know.
Very beautiful it is. Yeah, the whole ambience has been created to make it look like it's a Goloka Vrindavan. That type of feel they give with all the pictures and beautiful, very nice ambience it had. And that too, we went on that Ras Leela night, that Maharas Leela night. So it was lit up and everybody was dancing and music was there. So it was really, very nice, Guruji. Very nice. Really feeling really blessed to have been there. And very happy, Guruji. I'm catching up on your classes by listening to the video, your YouTube videos.
Yes, YouTube. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. I would remember every day that, this is the class time, but mostly we were in very, a lot of noise.
Yeah, because, that's fine.
Yeah,
you are already in Krishna's place. So that itself keeps you in Krishna consciousness.
Yes. And the temples are very different from the ones we have in South India. So that was also very unique to, the experience was very different to be there. Yes. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you for the classes. Thank you for everything that you do. Very happy to see all the new devotees.
Yeah, a lot of the devotees are from Bangalore now with our Facebook ad. Yes, Mataji. We'll have to plan more. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Very nice.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Deepa Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
No, actually, I don't have any questions, but I'm very thankful to you for adding me, because after joining this class, yesterday I couldn't join due to some personal reason. But day before yesterday, I joined the first time your class.
Yes,
and
yes.
I feel super. I like it is the day. It is getting charged ourselves, after listening all these things. So I'm very thankful for that. I just want to thank you for that. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Thank you, Mother. Day starts with a full Krishna consciousness. So, yes, Mother. It's like charging our spiritual battery. Yes.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare.
Mataji. So, which part of Bangalore you are in, Mataji?
It
Where,
is
which place?
Vidyaranyapura, actually.
Huh?
The place name Vidyaranyapura.
Where? Okay, is it west or east, or where it comes from? South?
North or something.
North.
Yeah. It is Yelanka, after Yelanka.
Oh, okay. Okay,
BL
got it.
comes Vidyaranyapura.
Okay, Mataji. I understand. Yeah. Maybe we can later on. Many more devotees will come from that place, that area also. Now there are many devotees in the Bangalore South place like Jayanagar, JP Nagar. There are those places. Yes.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Reshma Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
It was a nice session, Guruji. Guruji, I just wanted to know, in case we want to refer the shlokas and, the thing, whatever you're teaching, which book should we refer? Because I could see there are many Bhagavad Gita books are available and many other things. So I myself have about 2 versions, I believe. But which one to be followed, Guruji? It might be same.
This one, Mataji. You are able to see I'm sharing the screen? Bhagavad Gita as it is. It's given by Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So this Bhagavad Gita as it is, this is the book. This is the book which I read and understood the Bhagavad Gita completely, even though I did not know Sanskrit at all. I didn't. I couldn't even read Devanagari script, Sanskrit at all. So only recently I started reading, but that it will take time slowly. But this book gives you complete. It's as it is. That's why it's correctly titled as Bhagavad Gita as it is. So,
as it is. Okay, that's wonderful. So we will get this online or?
Yeah, online vedabase.io website. Otherwise, you can buy this book in ISKCON. Yeah, vedabase.io website.
Okay. I will check it out, Guruji.
Yes,
yeah, I have made a note of it. Yes. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you once again.
Yes, Mataji. You said you are in Jayanagar or JP Nagar?
I am close. I stay close to Jayanagar. I'm in Banashankari.
Close
to that. This is like a very center place. I'm close to Baswanagudi. I'm close to Jayanagar as well. So it's
Mataji. Okay. I think yesterday we discussed. Maybe I will add your number to our.
Sure, Guruji. South Bangalore. Yes, you were telling yesterday.
Yes, South.
Thank you so much.
I will talk with Sachireka Mataji. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Munmun Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Yesterday it was late, so I just saw the message, but late for me, so I didn't join.
I started.
I saw your message
11:30 p.m. Yes, Mataji. I was driving back from.
We were just talking actually, me and Hina Mataji. We are just about to, on the call, and we said now we can stop. We will go for the class. Then we just saw your message and we discussed today. Maybe Guruji is out for some reason, so let us attend the class tomorrow only. So
Yeah, usually
we are
Sunday evening I will go and drop my son in the college, but this time yesterday only I went, so that's why Sunday we don't have a class, correct?
Yes,
so
yes,
no
Guruji. I
problem.
was asking
But,
actually. I was asking to Hina Mataji. I said, where Guruji's son, it's too far or something. So she said, yeah,
2
it's too
hours.
far from his place. So he said, no, I have idea. Sometimes I spoke regarding, I think her son's admission or something.
Yeah,
He
there.
just
Yes.
said something. So I
It's
said,
college
okay,
station. It's close to 2 hours drive, Mataji. 100 miles. Yes.
okay, okay, Guruji. So that's why I just, anyway, thank you, Guruji. Thank you
Yes,
so much
Mataji. But
for
still
the
we
class.
finish Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Oh, Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
And today's lesson was again wonderful, very, very thought-provoking. And Guruji, I have no particular question, but we will be meeting after class
Yes.
today.
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Guruji. Okay, and I'll share another number also in case I've got that activated. So if you could I'll give it to you after class then. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class, Guruji. What you told, it was very nice. Means how we take medicine like that. A dose of medicine daily. Bhagavad Gita dose of medicine. Then it purifies inside, no?
It purifies us from all the desires. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji.
Kama, Krodha, everything is gone with this Bhagavad Gita.
Really, I can means now I am thinking so much on, I am going towards this path, means after long time now I am going, I can see the changes in myself actually.
Yes, Mataji.
Then everything, when we start talking, kids also get interested. Sometimes I tell stories.
They will also, especially if mother is very Krishna conscious, children will become very sincere.
Family get affected like that, I think actually. That effect will be there.
Yes.
That I try to do. Whatever I know little bit, I try to, I share with kids and my husband.
Yeah.
Then they will also get at least little bit knowledge. They will also get interest. So I want to try that. I'm trying.
Yes, Mataji. In fact, there is the parents' responsibility to give this knowledge, especially mother's responsibility, I would say. Yes.
True, Guruji. Means I used to tell when my elder daughter, when she was small, daily I used to tell Prahalada story. That actually daily she used to listen that. Prahalada, Narasimha, that story now, many stories she know. Mahabharata, she is very interested actually. When we start, I always discuss with them about Mahabharata character, Ramayana character, individual means the answer that comes now, it will be very nice to listen from them.
Yes, Mataji. It's all, that's what, it's at a very young age, if they get all this knowledge, it's going to stay with them.
Yes, Guruji. The roots will be deep, when they get enter into the Krishna conscious.
In fact, the school should do that, but unfortunately, it's
Guruji,
not the
that's
case.
only I think now it has become so much. The school it is so hectic. Means they can't.
They do everything else, and they don't do
what
this
is
at
the
all.
important thing they need? No, that only they are not teaching. I always tell them, and I always think of that. Means in life how we have to survive, that only they won't teach. I think that means most of them, they something, a simple thing, and they will suicide, and they will go out of, they will leave the house like that. They will do in school actually.
If they have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, it will save them. But unfortunately,
True, Guruji, that actually.
But anyhow, we will put our level best efforts to at least. Any parents who want to study Bhagavad Gita, then they can teach their children. That is the best way to go. So then the school.
that morning when they take bath, no, I will start chanting shlokas. Immediately they will also start chanting that, means
Yes.
loudly I will chant that. And
Very nice.
that I have observed. Starting I was not knowing that I used to chant shlokas and ashtakas all. Everything they know actually by listening only. Now, whenever I start, no, they don't start. But when I start, they will also start telling that thing. I am observing that
Because they
nowadays.
can easily memorize it. They can
Yes,
easily
Guruji.
memorize.
Actually, kids, actually, that their memory power is very sharp.
Yes. That's
That I
very
felt.
nice.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
we will do much more service, no doubt, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes, Guruji, I want to try. Means that Krishna will be there always with you people in difficulties, in happiness.
Yeah, he's there. He's there with us. He's serving us.
All kids should know. Means God is there with us. He will help us. That one faith should be there in them.
It will be very much. He will do it. Yes, Krishna will take care. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vrindaji Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. Yesterday, it was quite late, so I was already in the hospital. I could not join later.
Yeah, yes, Mataji. Yes. Yesterday I was very late, but somehow we could still have the class.
So you have to go to drop your son to the school back?
Yes, Mataji. Yeah, usually I do it on Sunday, but this Sunday I couldn't, so that's why yesterday. Sunday means Monday morning India time. So we don't have any of class. So that problem was not there. But anyway, it's only 2 more weeks. Semester gets over. Then there is no such problem.
No, but your YouTubes are your representative. So they are always handy, and even if we miss, we get to hear to the point.
Yes, that is correct. That's available in YouTube. Yeah.
So today
that's why I gave that lecture, even though it was late. It's there in YouTube.
Yes, Guruji. And you said today that the soul can get purified, the mind, the intellect.
Yes.
How we can purify ourselves if we are connected totally.
Yes, Madam. So that's why. So we will be able to use this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So Kayena Manasa Buddhya Kevalair Indriyairapi Yoginaha Karma Kurvanti Sangam Tekva Atma Suddhi. So we will be able to give up the attachment. So that's what purifies our soul. Atma Suddhi. So we need to give up all the attachment.
Yes, Guruji. Attachment to the material sense of
attachment to the results. Attachment to the results.
Yes. And attachment to the higher slopes of Krishna.
Yes. Only attachment to Krishna only. Everything else we need to give up.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for always helping us to connect. Thank you so much. Very obliged to this class. It's very nice, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Sangeeta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. The class was very wonderful, and especially, how to purify your mind. And Kama and Krodha are something which is very difficult. You cannot have control. So Krishna has so simply said, just following Bhagavad Gita and his instructions. So this is the best thing. I'm feeling so blessed. There are so many questions each day which keep coming in our mind. But by attending the classes, all these things.
No more questions.
Yes, no more questions.
Everything is
So thank you so much. Feeling so blessed attending the classes. Hare Krishna.
It's Krishna's mercy. Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita that if we know this Bhagavad Gita, there is nothing else is there for us to know. So that way, no more questions.
Yes, thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for the
Thank
class.
you, Mataji.
Wonderful class.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, every day we should only thank in words, Guruji, because this class is building a very strong foundation for
Yes.
Krishna consciousness, Guruji. Unless we have a
Yes.
strong foundation, then we cannot do our higher sadhanas. This class is a very strong, it has built a very strong foundation for me to in Krishna consciousness, Guruji. Thank you for that, Guruji. Every day you're building reinforcing that foundation very strongly. That's what
Yes.
I'm saying, Guruji. As Mataji told, every day our questions are getting vanished, Guruji. Our questions
Yes.
are getting vanished, and
Yeah, once we understand Bhagavad Gita, then no more questions.
No.
Everything Arjuna asked, if we understand Arjuna's questions and Krishna's answers, then we know everything. Yes.
Yes, we know, but still our things will turn inwards. Whatever we know, how much we are following. That way we are turning inwards now. So we have to look within. Krishna is there within. How to make understand him. That way, looking inward has started. That's why no questions like
Yes.
that. So thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you very much. It's all Krishna's mercy, and whatever he wants us to do, it is up to him to get the service. Because unless his mercy is there, we cannot do any service also, Guruji. That's
Exactly.
what I'm thinking day by day.
That is true. There is no doubt. Krishna's mercy is there. That's why we are able to study Bhagavad Gita.
We can attend the class, we can do any seva, anything we can do with his mercy only, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
very much, Guruji, for building a very strong foundation to love
Yes.
Krishna. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna. They too, in your like Bangalore South now, the team is becoming very strong, so we can
Yes,
we can
Guruji.
plan more. Yes.
Thursdays, Guruji, meeting Thursdays meeting. Only Sunday it's not possible for me.
Yeah. We'll plan. Yes. We'll plan.
Once in a week I'll attend.
Yes.
So we will see what is Krishna's plan, as you always
Yeah. It's Krishna's plan. Krishna's plan. We will see.
plan only. So we will go ahead with his plan, Guruji. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Sorry Guruji, I could not attend the class. Actually, I am in the process of shifting my luggage, household luggage to Delhi.
Oh yeah. Okay, bro.
So yesterday was a very busy day. Most of the packing has been done. Now tomorrow most
So
likely
that means you are in Mumbai, Prabhu?
I am moving to Delhi with I would be vacating my house tomorrow, and then I would be shifting. It will take another 1 week or so for the whole luggage to reach there, and then to get settled.
So you are vacating your house in Mumbai, correct?
Yes, Guruji, yes.
Okay.
So by the mercy of Krishna, everything is going fine. So
yes,
there are no issues, but
yeah, Krishna will do everything, Prabhu. He will take care.
Yes,
Krishna's
actually, that faith is very important. When we think that Krishna is with us, that takes away all the worries from us. And things become so simple, so nice, so easy that we don't feel the stress. So thank you, Guruji, for your continued association. I would try to be regular after some time.
Yes. Yeah, we have our daily meetings also, teams, so we will I'll keep you. I think I need to add you in that group also, so then we will slowly, whenever we find time, we can do this.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. I will see the video today, and I hope I will get the time right. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sasireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Prasad Prabhu has
Yes. I just wanted to introduce you to him so that you can talk to him. That's all, Guruji.
Yeah, I unmuted him also. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Guru Prasad. Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guru Prasad, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
How are you?
Hare Krishna. By Krishna's mercy, we are doing fine, Prabhu. So now you are the other method is you are able to join Zoom without any problem, Prabhu.
Yes, no problem. All well.
Yes. So okay, so that means since you are already in the WhatsApp group, for today's lecture you can follow through our YouTube recording, Prabhu. It will come. I think from tomorrow onwards you can use this method to join the Zoom, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that way, so Sasireka Mataji, that means this idea works well, correct, Mataji? So
yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. I will. Anybody has a problem, I'm going to tell them to do this, and then give them the Zoom ID and the password separately if they ever get in touch with me, and then or when I send them a message, then I can say that if the Zoom link doesn't work, then. Because I usually send a welcome message first.
And that you can do like that.
I can add saying that if the Zoom link doesn't work, then please use this password and this Zoom ID. Then I think they should be. Because I tried Manu Mataji also. I couldn't get in touch with her. Guru Prasad Prabhuji and Manu Mataji both had issues. But Guru Prasad
Manu Mataji, now you were not able to contact her, correct?
I tried 2 times. I tried calling her 2-3 times. She has not picked up, but I have also
maybe tomorrow she can use this and try to join.
Yeah, what I have done is I have left a message for her both on SMS as well as WhatsApp so that she can, see, and then maybe she can call me back later. I'll explain it to her. Yeah, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
So you understood everything today, correct, Mataji?
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much, Guruji. Like Chandrakanta Mataji has said, I absolutely second what she said, that it is absolutely it's a foundation, and this has built the Krishna consciousness in all of us, and it's becoming a launching platform for all of us to go higher, to seek to go within and to seek deeper knowledge and meaning in our lives, and to see the transformation. So yeah, thank you so much, Guruji, for that. Extremely indebted and grateful to you for that, Guruji, and so happy to hear from Sumati Mataji about her trip. All that she said. Very nice. Because I have already done that. I've not done in so many details, so many villages, but at least the major parts of, Braj Bhumi I have covered with my parents. I had taken them to Mathura, Vrindavan, Gokul, Govardhan and Barsana. I've done all that. So it's been a beautiful, I can imagine how beautiful one feels when one is there and how one relates to it. Yeah. So thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Guru Prasad Prabhu, which part of Bangalore, Prabhu, you are from?
Rajasthan, very near to ISKCON.
Can you repeat, Prabhu? The voice was not very audible. What did you say?
Rajasthan, very near to ISKCon.
Okay, Rajasthan, correct, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, there is a big ISKCON temple is there, correct?
Yes, I work with them, Prabhu.
What, Prabhu?
I work with Akshay Patra in ISKCON.
Oh, you work there?
No, I don't work there. I work with them.
You work with them?
Yes.
What type of work, Prabhu?
I take care of the publication.
Publications?
Publications, yes.
Oh, very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. Yeah. I was there living in that Mahalakshmi layout.
Okay. Yeah.
1999, I think. Yeah, in the year 2000, I think. Yes, Prabhu. At the time, this temple was not there. They were only about to build this temple. This was very small, yes, Prabhu. So that's very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. So, yeah, now since you are able to join, I think you can join regularly, Prabhu. You will understand the complete Bhagavad Gita. So any questions you can you can ask, and our goal here is only to focus only on Bhagavad Gita, only nothing else, Prabhu. That's what our goal.
Absolutely.
So we are focusing only on the slokas. Every day one sloka we are studying. So we already finished all the 700 slokas once. In fact, many times I have done in the past, but recently with this kind of YouTube recordings are available for the entire Bhagavad Gita. But now again we started in the beginning of this year. So now we finished 4 chapters and the 5th chapter we are studying. So if you can subscribe to that YouTube channel when you get the YouTube link, Then if you subscribe to that YouTube channel, you can access all the previous lectures. The playlist will be there for each chapter.
Yes, Prabhu.
And you can do that. Very nice. Any other questions you have, Prabhu? Anything else?
I just know nothing, Prabhu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Krishna. Kamalesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
no question. And these days I go to sleep early. I still might.
Yeah, because of your jet lag, correct?
But I am awake today. But actually, I join in the morning with the Sham Sundarji class, so I have to sleep early. So that's why sometimes. But today I am awake. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama. Hare Rama.
Rama
Rama.
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Wonderful class.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you so much for the wonderful class. Really enjoying the class. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranam Prabhu.
Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
Pranam.
Pranam. Mohan Prabhu, we will join in that, I think, after this Prabhu. I will.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you for the class. Yesterday I could not attend. It was late, so I got busy with something else. But but thank you for the class, and I caught up because you go back and talk to two verses before, so I use that. Sometimes then it's difficult to do the YouTube just because the time and everything. So
exactly, yes.
But yeah, thank you for your guidance, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Correct.